Nothing is worse than playing a game and attacking an enemy and there being no impact, the enemy not being staggered or showing any sign that the attack even registered, or the feeling of weightlessness when attacking with a heavy weapon or any weapon. The feeling of impact, inertia, and damage done to zombies or any enemy in a video game is one of the most important aspects to get right. It's immersion, but one that is often executed poorly by developers. The Forest does it really well. You see in real time the damage done to your enemies. There are various stagger stages and different weapons have different speeds, and you feel the impact upon connection with a tree or an enemy. Dead Island and Dying Light also does this well. Yes, games can do it well, but the question is, what's next? Dead Island 2 is an upcoming zombie survival game that is all about killing zombies and surviving in a post-apocalyptic California, and it is perfecting the way damage is done in video games. We live in a time of refinement, not invention. That being said, they have invented a system of damage called the Flesh system, and it takes the physical damage and visual markers of an attack to the extreme. The Flesh system adds damage progression to enemies. It is theoretically possible to slice a zombie to where it is in literal shreds on the ground, pound it with a hammer till there is nothing left but a wet, moist puddle of goo. What you will notice in the gameplay footage is that the clothes of the enemies will rip and tear, and there is a real sense of volume and mass when your weapon impacts the zombie. Every enemy is essentially made of a procedural matter that has no limit to how much damage can actually be done and visually represented on the body of the zombie. It adds layers to the body as well of the enemy, so when you attack, you'll be going through skin, fat, muscle, bone, all the way to the internal organs. Yes, internal organs can be damaged and bleed and be ripped out of the bodies. And when you live in a world like we do, where every AAA game shares the same tenets, the details like this are what really puts you above your competitors. As I said before, we live in a time of refinement, and they are certainly refining the damage system that they used to use in the first Dead Island, and the similar systems that other games use. The use cases for this are pretty amazing to think about. Imagine this system in a war simulator. Imagine it while playing Squad or Insurgency or maybe even a Hunt Showdown. Imagine this system in medieval games like Kingdom Come Deliverance. The idea of this system being popularized and implemented and adapted into other games is truly exciting. The developers are really excited about this game, and you can see that when they talk about it. They remind me of the Sons of the Forest developers, and that is a super good thing, because if the developers are truly excited about their game and would love to play it and are excited to show the crowd and see the reaction for what they made, I think we can safely say that we are in for a real treat. Other games are innovating as well, and in more ways than just gore. Sons of the Forest is taking its artificial intelligence to a whole new level, and if you want to see what they are doing, watch this video. Happy surviving. Path out.